by money should belong to society as a whole, but also value created by nature. And it has to be not only this generation, it has to be shared between generations. So we really need to think about how we do these to manage for future generations as well. You know, people deserve a fair return to their labor and assets once their assets are justly acquired. And I actually believe equity is an end in itself, and I'll explain that a little bit better just with a simple graph. I don't have much time, but I'll show that in a second. And then we want efficient allocation. We want to use resources efficiently, which I'm looking at as kind of a maximization of sustainable welfare. When economists talk about efficiency, they mean one very specific thing. They mean maximizing monetary value, in which case it's far more efficient to give food to an overfed American than to a malnourished African because I'm willing to pay more for it, and therefore that maximizes monetary value. I don't buy into that definition of efficiency at all. And here's why I was talking about equity as an end in itself. This is a great book. I strongly recommend to anybody who hasn't read it. It's The Spirit Level by Wilson and Pickett. And what they've done is they've looked at a whole bunch of indicators of social ills and physical ills, so health and social health. And what they find, you can see these things: life expectancy, infant mortality, homicides, obesity, drug addiction, social mobility, all sorts of these things. And what they've done is they've looked at how countries fare on these things according to income inequality. So here's an index of those indicators, and here are the OECD countries, or quite a few of them, ranked by income inequality. And as you see, is a very tight correlation. As we get less and less equal countries, we get more and more social ills. You can do that same thing across the US states. So I actually believe that we evolve in conditions of relative egalitarianism and fairness, and we suffer from inequity. And this is, and it's the wealthy actually do better off or worse off in unequal countries. And this is